I don't care if my nose is big, if my eyebrows are thick, if my whatever is this. I don't care about that. I want you to focus on my voice. I want you to have goosebumps.
In Paris, you'll never see a brand name. They spend their money on their food and their wine. They invest in their self-care.
People need to understand, if you are famous on social media, that doesn't mean you are a performer. That doesn't mean you can sing with a full orchestra band.
We make things look so easy, and we don't talk about this more, like the difficulty. You didn't become an overnight star in just one night. It took so many years.
Whatever they see, they believe. They want to have someone else's lifestyle, which is wrong. You are who you are. You have what you have because this is you.
Saying no comes with consequences, which we need to learn to sit with the discomfort of other people. When you say no to someone, don't immediately jump to save that person because of the no, right? I think that's why most of us don't want to say no. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Today's episode, we talked about the difficulties in the music industry as a woman leading international singer. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the amazing, the wonderful, classy Sarina Cross. She has taken the world with her angelic voice. I'm talking about Greece, Lebanon, Armenia, and so many other countries. She sings phenomenally. She sings so eloquently. Her voice just gives you such goosebumps just listening to her soft-spoken voice. Even when she speaks, the way she speaks was so beautiful. Today's conversation, again, was about the difficulties in the music industry as a self-made woman. We talked about family, values, morals, energy. One thing that I really loved diving into with her was the amount of discrepancies that we experience as women in any type of industry. And we talked about the jealousy piece that comes with it, the hatred that comes with it, of course, the good that comes from it too. But it was really wonderful to hear her perspective and how she handles struggles. She did dive into her lifestyle in Lebanon, growing up in war, how that was with her, how that changed her as a singer, as a woman. So this is such an intriguing episode. She speaks so angelically, so lightly. I know that you guys are going to be very intrigued with this episode. And something she brought to the episode was a personal side. So I think all her fans are really going to appreciate the questions and to see this really personable, more relatable side of Sarina Cross. Enjoy. Sarina John, thank you so much for joining me today. It is such an honor to have you. I have been such an avid fan of yours for such a long time. Like, your voice is so angelic, and I'm very happy that I'm with you today.
Thank you so much, Edithan. I'm very happy to be here.
Of course.
It's my pleasure. I don't usually say yes to everybody.
Really? Why did you say yes to me?
I really felt your energy. I swear,
Really?
when I saw your message, the way you wrote the message was like, I have to say yes to this girl.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's nice. That makes me feel very happy about myself because I worked really hard on this energy, you know, and I know that you appreciate that because right when I walked in, you talked about the energy.
By the way, the first thing I thought when I saw your message was like, this is a self-made woman. She's
Really?
a self-made woman. I have to support her because
I got goosebumps.
Yes.
How did you come up with? How did you know that?
I don't know. When I saw your page, I watched your videos, your personality, the way you talk, maybe, or I don't know. I felt like you're a self-made woman.
I am.
It was very interesting. Yes,
I am.
I felt it because maybe I'm like that too.
Talk to me about you. So I think everybody in the world wants, and I'm so happy we got to do this because you have this phenomenal, such classy image. And I love that, but I want to kind of dig and see what the inner world of yours portrays. So tell us a little bit, how did you get into this industry? Like, what happened that you decided, I'm going to be a singer?
Yeah. It was already in the family.
Really?
My mom is a singer, my dad is a drummer. and that's how they met and they got married.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go to school. I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I used to draw like my friends, and I'm on stage,
Draw?
draw, performing with the guitar,
Oh my.
just like that. And I used to dream so much about it. Like it wasn't something like, oh, okay, I want to sing. No, it was since I was a kid. It started early. It's just it was interesting. It was a long journey. Very interesting journey, very draining,
Really?
very draining, especially because I'm born and raised in Lebanon.
You know, people don't think you're Armenian,
Yeah,
right?
they think I'm they think I'm Greek.
Yeah.
They
So
think
you're
I'm Greek.
Armenian. You're Lebanese
Yes, Lebanese
Armenian.
Armenian. Mm-hmm.
That's so wonderful.
Yes, and that's a different subject, by the way. We're going to talk about how I
Really?
started to sing Greek. It's very
Yeah,
interesting. You're gonna love it. I think you're
I'm
gonna love
sure.
it. So, yeah, it was. We had tough days in Beirut, like war,
Mhm.
not going to school because of war, a lot of things, and it affected on me a lot. On my, I had insecurities from that.
I'm sure it's so traumatic.
Yes, I had a lot of to be honest, our family, like my mom and dad, they saw more than we
Mhm.
did, but we had tough days in Beirut, even though it's my favorite country.
It's so beautiful. I'll visit for sure one
I
day. What
love
do you love
Beirut.
about Beirut?
Uh, Everything about it.
Yeah.
Nightlife, um, the beaches, the simplicity,
Mm.
and you feel more like free. Here, for example, in America, you feel like, oh, you have to run I have this, I have that. You need 2 hours to go somewhere. In Lebanon, you don't have to drive that much to go somewhere. So you have more space and time,
That's
like,
so true.
yeah.
I think that's the simplicity that you're talking about. You're not a robot.
I didn't want to say that, but
No,
yeah, I
say
said
that
it. I said
because
it.
it's true.
Yeah,
We are robots here. We're
here, like, you wake up in the
programmed.
morning, you go for a walk, you go to the gym, and then you start your day, you work, and then, oh, it's 11 p.m.
Yes.
You know?
And also, I feel like in the Eastern worlds, or even if you're Middle Eastern or Indo-European, naturally you gravitate towards people. You want to be around people, and there's no shame in that. Like you go to someone's house without even calling,
That's true.
right? But
That's true.
over here, everything, I feel like people are growing apart from each other, friends, family. It's really different here. Was it a
Yes.
culture shock for you when you came here?
Well, no. You know why?
Hmm.
Because I'm a traveler. Since I was 19, I traveled the world. I love seeing like different
Yeah.
cultures, people, traditions. So it wasn't hard for me when I came here because I already knew, like, I adapted very quick. It didn't affect on me so much, but it's just like I miss my family,
Yeah.
my lifestyle, my friends over there.
Do you have a lot of friends back home?
Half of them left already.
Where are they?
Most of them went to Armenia.
Different.
Most of them came here. We reunited. I have a friend. She is in Lebanon. She taught me about spirituality.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yes. I needed that. I mean, I think people that they had problems in
Mhm.
their lives are going into spirituality. My problems are not problems, no,
Mhm.
but the way, the way we grew up in Lebanon, the way they I don't want to blame anyone, but it's not 100% right how we grew up in Lebanon. We started working very early.
Mhm.
I was 16. I used to go to school and then go to work,
Yeah.
and then some things gave me insecurities. Um, like a lot of things. We will talk about it. And then I didn't want to have mental problems.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be aware of what's happening
Yeah.
to me so I can heal myself.
Do you feel like the main cause of those feelings was like war, growing up in war, or there
Most
was other things,
other things too,
other things too?
like schools, the school, the way they used to treat us, um, because of them. Okay, I used to blame myself all the
Really?
time that I don't want to study.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. We
Okay,
tend to do
and then
that.
when I grew up, I'm like, why are you blaming yourself? You are not the problem. You're a smart girl,
Mm-hmm.
but the way they
Mm-hmm.
the schools are a little
It's
bit
abusive.
abusive, very abusive.
And sometimes, like, I remember going to school in Armenia. I went to school in Armenia for 3 years.
Uh-huh.
I was 10 or 11 when I came to this country.
Mm-hmm.
They used to beat us so badly. Was that the same for you? Oh my God. Like, we're
Yes.
smiling about it now, but that has so much effect on a child. Like, being spit on is very common. Being beat with sticks is very common in our worlds. It's
And the
ridiculous.
worst part is that you didn't do anything.
No, you were.
You didn't do anything
I
to
agree.
deserve that,
I agree.
So a lot of things affected on us, especially my mom. Oh my God, my mom is very strong.
Yeah,
She's a strong lady.
you get it from her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
So whenever she sees something like red on my hands or my feet, we used to wear skirts.
Yeah.
She used to like go crazy the next day to school and fight the next day to school.
Would that help?
Yeah.
I'm always afraid of them. Like, if moms, because you turn into a mama bear when it comes to your kids. You
Mm-hmm.
speak up for
Oh
your
yeah.
child,
Oh
like
yeah.
no matter what. But sometimes that could make the teachers resent you even more
Mm-hmm.
and come after you even more when
Yeah.
parents speak up. It's such a like double-edged sword to speak up for your kids nowadays.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I love it here that they don't have this kind of problems, to be honest.
Well, we have other
But at the
problems,
same
but
time, I feel like they're spoiled here. They're very spoiled.
yes, yes. Look, when you said, I loved when you said we worked there when we were 15, 16 years old. I think that sometimes that could be an advantage, but not to a point where you're like abusing the kid to
Yes.
that extent. But over here, we don't have that. They are very privileged and spoiled. And that's because I feel like parents are very scared to be parents now.
Mm-hmm.
Every chance you get, it's
I'm one of
Child
them.
Protective
I'm
Services.
one of
Right.
them.
There you
I'm
go.
scared to have kids. I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't know what am I gonna do with it.
I don't blame you.
I'm scared.
Have
I
kids.
I want and I don't want them to be like me. Explain that to me. I want them to be strong. I want
Yeah.
them to start working early, and I don't want them to start like it's messed up. I don't know.
I think it's just a journey, though.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a cutoff time for learning about yourself? I don't think so. I think it's
No.
like never ending, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was so much interested into spirituality so I can heal myself whenever something happened, whenever a bad situation happens, so I could like heal myself quickly and don't be I don't want to stuck I don't want to be stuck somewhere like mentally.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went like that to spirituality. I healed myself from so many things.
How did you heal yourself with spirituality? What does that process look like?
It wasn't easy. The process wasn't easy to heal myself, but it's all about here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mental.
Yeah.
You have to take over. Your brain should take over your heart, so that you can cancel many things that happened. Or maybe if you remember the bad things, you're not like, oh my God, I don't want to remember. No, I turned the negative things into positive things.
That's so interesting. You speak so lightly about things that have happened, but I feel like it's much deeper than what you say, because sometimes as human beings we can portray like we're good.
Mhm.
It hasn't, past hasn't really affected us, but deep down inside you only know how deep that wound was. And for you to like overcome that and still be able to be a good person, right? Like there's so many ways that you can go from traumatic experiences. Either you're the villain in the movie or the hero in the
Yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
And it's harder to be a hero.
Yes.
It's so easy to be a nasty person,
Yes.
isn't it?
And the problem is that it's very sad that whoever I meet, like, I'm not talking about you, don't get me wrong.
Okay, thank God. I was like, it's not me, Sarina.
Like, not whoever I meet, but
I
I mean,
get you.
80% of the people, they have mental problems and they don't know how to get over that. Because
Yeah.
people nowadays are affected so much from social media.
Big time.
Whatever they see, they believe.
Yeah.
Whatever they see, they believe. They want to have someone else's lifestyle, which is wrong. You are
course.
who you are. You have what you have because this is you.
That's so true.
People are like, oh my God, I want to do the same as she does. I want to have the same as she. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. That's why it's mentally draining. Social media is mentally draining, I believe. And 80% the problems that they're coming from is social media right now. Our problems when we were kids, it was like, oh my God, I need to work. I need to earn money so I can help my family out.
Deeper problems, yes.
But not social media problems, which is very stupid for me.
Likes and this and that, and who has this purse, who has that.
Yeah,
things like that.
it's very stupid. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's true.
It's like people, they wake up until they go to bed, they like share their privacies on social media. And this is why they're unhappy in their lives.
Yeah, too much exposure.
Too much exposure, too much like energies from people. It's coming from everywhere. Everybody's seeing what you're doing. That's why I love privacy. Okay, sometimes I post my dog, we're just on going for a walk, but not like constantly posting about my life on social media,
Yeah. Why do you think that that's a negative? Because, sorry to cut you off, but it's like you're in the eye of people, right?
Yes.
People always want to know about what you're doing, where you're going, what you're wearing. Why do you think that that's a negative for people to do that?
Because of that, you are not having energy anymore. You don't have energy for other things in your life. It's sucking your energy. Social media is draining.
No, it is.
It's draining.
It is.
I mean, you have if you want to be like a blogger or an influencer or whatever, you have to post constantly things. You have to think about stuff, and you are forgetting about yourself, your mental health,
That is so true, yeah.
Yeah. It's so many things.
I think that Instagram the purpose of it was not to hurt us, but we made it that way. I don't think that people know the proper way. I'm very grateful for it because, I met you on that. I met other wonderful people, but people don't know how to use it. They use it to their disadvantage and it's hurting people. And then, we're saying that.
I agree with that. It's like some people post like pictures, okay, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. They stopped talking to me because I didn't like their photo on Instagram. Please explain that to me.
Explain it to me too. I have the same experience.
What is that?
Same experience. That's how poor we are.
Why?
It's mental
If
poverty.
I don't like your photo on social media, that means I don't want to talk to you or I don't like you? No. Just grab your phone and call me. Call me, ask about me. How are you, Sarina?
You're very old school, Sarina.
I am.
You're very old school.
I am. Just call me. Call me, ask about me. Ask about how I'm doing, if I need anything, if everything is okay. That's how I like it.
But do you get that? Do you get what you want? Like, do you get those friends that call you and ask you how you are? That's
Because they
great.
know me. I
Yeah.
do, because they know
Your
me.
circle of trust.
Yes, they know me. Yeah. And my friends are, to be honest, my friends are, we have similar
Yeah.
mentality. We don't usually like, focus on this stuff. I have, I don't have much friends,
Me too.
but I
Me
have,
too.
like, you can say maybe 7 or 8
That's great. I
close
have
friends that,
two.
yeah. Yeah. I don't like to have so many people like
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's draining too, because that's
Mm-hmm.
draining too. So,
It's a lot of personalities to manage.
yes. Yes.
Right? Especially women.
Yes, exactly. And my friends are very like simple. That's how I like it.
You know, every time I go out of the country, whether it be like Europe, somewhere in Europe, wherever,
Mm.
I feel so different.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing this.
I feel so different. I feel, I don't know. Our wonderful cameraman, he's a traveler, right? Do you feel different when you got out of the country? A lot, right? I think that's why travelers, you said it in the beginning, you're a traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we're always traveling. I love this country. It's done such good service, but there's something about the other side that you just feel so free. Like you don't have to worry about brands names, this, that.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
everyone's so casual.
Yes.
Like, what are we doing wrong? We're doing something wrong here.
You know, I like brands. I love having like brands, like bags or whatever, but I don't like to carry those all the time.
Not all of you can have few staples,
Yes.
but it doesn't have to be
I
your
don't feel
life.
comfortable carrying all the time, like fancy. No. No.
I agree. I
You know?
agree. Yes, I do know.
I until
do
now
know.
I still wear Converse, believe it or not.
I love Converse.
Yeah.
My kids
You
love
know?
it too. Yes.
Sometimes it's like it's I think you wake up, you're like, okay, today I want to be a hippie. Today I want to be fancy. Today I want to be classy. Today I want to be and it's
Yeah.
a mood. It's
Of
a
course
mood.
it's a mood.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love that because I always think about this. I'm like, why is, and I have a lot of relatives in Belgium. Like my uncles live
Oh.
there, my uncle's daughters, so many
Mm-hmm.
relatives. And Belgium is the heart of Europe. So you
Yes.
could get to travel to Paris and Holland and we always do. But
Mm-hmm.
every time I'm there, I look at Europeans and I look at the young girls, like our age girls, our
Yes.
generation girls,
Mm-hmm.
and they're in their sneakers because they're walking everywhere and they're just so simplified.
Yes.
And their mental health is intact. There was this interesting thing I was reading. It was in Paris, you'll never see a brand name. They spend their money on their food and their wine. Like they, like French people,
Yes.
they know what they invest in their self-care.
Yes.
And I always say this, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing wrong as people here? Because we've all lived in other countries. We understand that concept.
Yes.
Why can't we adapt that here? It's because of what society dictates, as you said, like social media. This person has this, that person has that. We're not like set in our ways.
I agree. I sometimes like feel that I want to change city. I want
Yeah.
to go somewhere else because of this problem. Because people are competing with each other. I hate that.
Me too.
I hate that.
It's uncomfortable.
Very. The jealousy.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about energy again. You feel it.
Please. Yeah.
If somebody came and sat next to me, I feel his energy.
You're
If
one of
it's
those.
heavy, if it's light, I feel it.
Do you know what they call people like that?
Mm.
There's a study on people like that. It's called orchid child
Mhm.
or dandelion child. And what it is you look at the flower orchid.
Yeah.
It can't survive everywhere. Right?
Mhm.
It has to be under a certain light. You can't water it. You have to put ice cubes around it, certain amount of ice cubes, certain day that you can water it. So it's very
Yes.
particular. But dandelions grow everywhere.
Mhm.
So they're called indigo children, and indigo children feel energy. I'm sure you were like this when you were a baby, when you were younger. Like you probably felt the energy and the presence of people, but you acknowledge it and are more conscious of it when you're older.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I always felt different when I was a kid.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
bet. Because that's what it does. That's what orchid children are. They feel very different.
I'm not saying that in a bad way,
No.
but I always felt I'm different. Always like how I think, what I do, my goals. Like I always felt like there is something different in me. It's very interesting.
It is. Have you ever heard when people say trauma changes you? It just makes you a more older person inside.
Yes.
I deeply, truly believe that when a child undergoes real difficult situations in life, you become different because life pushes you to think differently.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you a much settled
Yeah.
and kinder and wiser person.
But if it depends, if you are aware,
Hmm. Yes.
you'll
Yeah.
become that person. If you're not aware,
You
you're not gonna
become,
survive. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did this beautiful individual get into this business? Because the music industry is hard.
Ask me about it. Oh my God, it is hard. It is hard.
It's very difficult. And for women too, I think. I'm going to add that. I think that it's very male dominant and you are self-made. So how did you get there?
Complete self-made. Not
Yes.
even a person. Nobody was next to me. I've done mistakes, yes.
Yeah.
I've worked with the wrong people, yes. Um, I've taken wrong decisions, yes. It's normal, and I don't regret it because I have
Hmm.
learned so many things because I had to decide you want this way or that way.
Mm.
It took time for me to understand that. So yeah, as a start, I I was just a piano bar singer.
Wow. Here
No, in Beirut.
in Beirut.
I had a lot of amazing experiences. I met a lot of good people that they supported me. And actually, my mom got me into this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
Okay. So my mom used to sing so many places. She's a piano bar, like I see, kind of singer too.
Wow.
She used to sing Italian, Spanish, French, and English. So she came home. She said, Sarina, I was 17, something like that. I don't want to miss out any place. So I want you to go sing for me because I have two places and I won't be able to
Oh
make
my
them both.
God. Uh-huh.
So she said, I want you to go and start singing. I said, okay. And that's how I started. It is very deep. Okay, I want to talk about something very interesting.
Yes. Take it away. Take the show.
I want
So
to
funny.
explain to everybody a social media singer is not a performer, guys. This is so basic that people need to understand.
Yeah.
If you are famous on social media, that doesn't mean you are a performer. That doesn't mean you can sing with a full orchestra band.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
I do, yes.
People are famous on social media, singers, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I respect them all. They have beautiful voices and everything. Put them on stage with a full orchestra band. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea of the notes. They don't know music. They are just singing,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
It's very different, I'm sure.
And I chose to be that type of a singer, not a social media singer.
Why do you say this? Do you think you're compared?
I am compared. I am compared. But I feel less. I always feel less when I have videos on social media, just sitting at home and singing, but I feel less because I know I deserve more. I know I have education about that. And
Mm.
I've been on so many like big stages all over the world and I feel myself there.
Mm.
That's me, you know?
Yes.
Like it's a little bit hard to explain it, but if you understand that, it's very deep.
Let me help you with this
Mm.
because I want to understand this deep perspective.
Okay,
When
let's go.
you say I feel less,
Mhm.
what do you mean by that?
I feel less that people are gonna write comments. I'm singing with like a beautiful song with like a famous song. I'm performing with a good voice, whatever. Uh, People will start commenting like negative stuff on your shirt, on your makeup, on your eyebrows, on your, oh, you have so much filler. Oh, you, I'm singing for you. You are focusing on other stuff, you know? But
The
on
hate.
stage, when you are performing, I want people to have goosebumps. I don't want them to focus on my body. I don't care about that.
I hear you.
I don't care about that. I don't care if my nose is big, if my eyebrows are thick, if my whatever is this. I don't care about that. I want you to focus on my voice. I want you to have goosebumps. I want my voice to be a memory to you in a way. Like I want my songs to be um, good memories for people. Like when they hear this song, they might think of their mom or dad,
Mhm.
or I
Something nostalgic.
yes,
Something
yes,
nostalgic. Hmm.
you know what I mean. Like social media is, you can, you can't be that.
It's a hurtful place.
Yes, it
I
is.
know what you
It
mean.
is.
And I think that we can sit here as two self made women and we can say to each other, oh, it doesn't affect you. It does. It affects you. It
Of
affects
course.
the way you feel. It ruins the way you feel about people, the way you see the world. It drives you away from people, you know? It does hurt.
Yes.
Negative comments hurt. And when you're somebody that's portraying something so good with such good energy, and then you
Yes.
get the stupid comments,
Yes. But when you're performing live on stage with
nobody
like a
will.
big concert, nobody's gonna focus on
No,
that.
because they're
Nobody.
all there for you. You understand?
Exactly.
It's so
Mm-hmm.
different. Like people actually paid to come see you perform.
Yes.
And it's different. Like your concert coming up in Armenia.
Yes. September 28th. Oh, with the legend, Donis
Yes.
Remos, and the best composer, Kyriakos Papadopoulos.
What?
Yes.
Can you say that
And
again?
Kyriakos Papadopoulos. Say it. Say that name.
Say it. Kyriakos?
Kyriakos Papadopoulos.
I'm not going to say that. I will embarrass myself and
It's
they will make
okay.
a reel on this.
It's okay.
But that's so beautiful. I
Yes,
love
and
it.
he is. We're done with my first album now. He's gonna start doing my second album, which
My
is,
God.
yes, he is extremely talented person, and his soul is, he's born for music. He's born to write music.
God didn't let us talk about those negative people. Get out. Get out. Now we're talking
Yes.
about this amazing thing here. So tell me how you got into this amazing Greek
Ah,
music.
are you sure you want to know about this?
Yes, I think your fans do for sure.
Okay.
You sing like you're Greek.
Yes. And
It's so good.
And the funniest part is that they think I'm Greek, and
I
I'm
know.
very happy for that because I love Greek people. I love their culture, their music, everything about Greece.
100%
Everything.
agree. I agree.
And it's very.
He's going to Greece.
Are you? Oh, you're gonna have fun.
I love it. Okay,
Yes.
so tell us.
So yeah, I used to sing. I told you in clubs and pubs in Lebanon. So there is a girl. I love her so much. She came to me and said, "Oh my God, my friend is getting married in Europe," and I was like 19, something
You're
like
a
that.
baby.
Yes, and she's like, "Are you interested to travel to Europe to sing for a wedding?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go. I want to go. I've never
Jonah.
been to
Okay.
like
Uh-huh.
anywhere." So I said, "Yeah." They called me. So it ended up, the girl is Arabic and the guy is Greek.
Uh-huh. The ones that are marrying each other?
Yes. So at that time, I used to sing English, Spanish, French, Arabic sometimes, not too much, and that's it. No Armenian, no Greek. I don't know anything Greek. Okay. So I said, okay. They called me. They said, Sarina, he asked me, the guy asked me, the Greek guy, do you sing Greek? I'm like, if I say no, he's not going to take me to Europe.
Oh my gosh, yes. So you had to say something.
If I say no, he's not going to take me to Europe. So it's better for me to say yes, and then I will be responsible for my answer. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So I said, of course.
Sarina.
Of course I do. He said, okay, perfect. I'm going to send you a list of songs that I want you to sing at my wedding. So he sent me like 30 songs.
30?
30 Greek songs.
You had to sing
And I
it?
had like 2 months. Less.
Oh my God.
So I sat down on the computer. I was listening to the songs. And I was writing the lyrics, like how, like, let's say Agapimu, I was writing it how I hear it from the singer, you know? I was writing every single thing down. So I went to Greece. I went to Europe. I started to sing Greek. Everybody was like, oh my God, are you Greek? Are you Greek? I'm like, oh, what am I doing? You know? I'm like, no, I'm not Greek, but I sing in Greek.
And you were saying the words like,
Yeah.
but you don't know
Okay, I know. Of
the
course,
language, right?
I had the accent. The accent was there for sure.
Is it? Wow.
But I didn't want them to say, oh my God, this girl is a liar. She didn't know how to sing Greek, and she came here. She didn't even sing Greek, whatever. So I finished everything. I made the tour. And then I went to Barcelona by myself with the trains. How I did that, I don't know.
I love how you said Barcelona.
Barcelona.
You say it like the Spaniards. You know the myth behind the th?
What is it?
So it's Barcelona, but because back in the day the king had he couldn't say th, he talked like a th.
Yeah.
So all the
I love
people, because they didn't want to hurt his feelings, they started saying corazón.
Yes.
You know, they started talking with a lisp.
I like that more.
Corazón?
Th.
Th. Yeah.
Th.
So now
Yes.
Spaniards, when they want to say the th comes out.
Yes.
All in respect to the king, so that, you know,
Yes.
the king doesn't feel bad that he has a lisp.
I have
That's
obsession.
really funny.
I have obsession with languages. I'm obsessed.
Me too.
I love languages.
I love
so much.
history. I love studying
Yes.
the kings and queens. But anywho, okay, so you sang.
Anyway, so I went to Barcelona. I went by myself, whatever. I went back home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to do like a small video on social media, like a Greek song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I did Zebekiko. Epistrophes, catastrophes.
You said you were going to sing.
Okay. So I sang the song.
And then
I
So
uploaded
funny.
this song on
Instagram.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I had only one friend, like Greek friend.
Uh-huh.
I woke up the next morning. I have like 500,000 views on the video.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then after that, Greek people started watching my videos, and then Greek people were very respectful, so they found my dad on social media. They texted him. I love them, Konstantinos, Sachuridis, and Mateo. I have a concert with them now
I
in
love
Greece.
that name, Konstantinos.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I love them so much. So they texted my dad. They said, we would love to have your daughter for a TV show in Greece. And that's how I started. I didn't know where I'm going. It ended up being the most famous TV show in Greece, the Niyamas show.
That's streaming on YouTube, by the way. I've seen
Yes,
that.
yes.
You do a phenomenal job singing. I'm like,
The first
wow.
time, I didn't know what kind of a
What,
place
really?
is that. And because I don't know about Greeks, I'm still new.
Yeah.
And they texted my dad. They took his permission to if they can take me to Greece. And then that's how my journey started with the Greek people, because I lied.
You liar.
It
But you see,
it was
it was a
white
good lie.
Yes.
See, when they say lying is bad, I don't believe that. I think some lies are necessary.
Yes.
Like your lie wasn't
Actually,
necessary.
this is the only lie that I'm like I'm proud. I'm proud of myself that I lied, you know.
And it was, and look at where it got you.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know. You know, because I used to I thought when I'm a kid I'm gonna end up singing, be a like a star in America, or singing English, or you know, I never thought that I'm gonna sing Arabic, Armenian, or Greek. But yeah, I ended up doing that, and I'm very proud to be a mix of um, Lebanese, Armenian, now Greek somehow. I don't know how, but
But you
I
know what?
consider myself like I feel I'm part of Greek family. I don't know,
Yes.
because I go a lot to Greece. I go a lot to Greece. I went there. I learned the language. I learned how to read and write. You know.
Wow.
Yes, I did. I did.
I mean, it helps the singing, I'm sure. Of course it does.
Reading the comments.
The
Reading. I wanted to read the comments
so
in Greek
funny.
so bad that that was the first thing I thought, that I need to learn how to read Greek and
Is
write.
it an easy language?
No. At all.
Just
I
watch
still-
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I still yeah, I still struggle with the language. It's not easy.
But it's so beautiful. It's so
Oh,
sexy.
yes.
It's
It's like Spanish. Spanish to me is very sexy.
Yeah.
And
what kind of Spanish? The Spanish here or the Spain Spanish?
Spain Spanish.
Spain Spanish, 100%. I mean, the Spanish here is beautiful too, but
Yes,
that other
yes.
is just something else. We're
Yes.
used to more of that.
Yes, yes.
I
maybe,
love it.
Yeah, the accent. So yeah, so this is how I started my journey as a Middle Eastern singer, or however you want to call it. It's very interesting. I had bad experiences. I had good experiences. I had amazing experiences.
What were I mean, do you want to talk about the bad experiences?
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's just the bad experiences came from working with the wrong people.
Which turned into a good experience because you learn so much about
Yes.
people, right?
Yes.
Like not to make the same mistakes.
Yes. I have learned a lot. There were many times that I used to go to sing. Uh, they come to me and tell me, like, oh, the owner didn't like your performance at all. And this affected on me. And that's how I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work on myself. Maybe yeah, I was not good enough. Okay, I wasn't like, oh no, I'm good. Why is he saying that to me? No, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not good enough. I have to work on myself more. But that wasn't a good way to say it. They didn't like you. They don't want you to perform here anymore, or at the same time, I was thinking maybe this person was jealous.
Which is most of the case.
Yes. And I'm like, okay, I stopped working with them, and I started working on myself to be more professional. Maybe that gave me a little bit of more strength. And listen, some people, if they hear things like that, they feel like giving up.
This is true.
Okay? I chose to work on myself and not give up. I did. You know? It's a deep conversation. I'm it's like, you know how I'm talking to you right now? It's like I'm thinking out loud.
I know. And
You know?
I know you're very private, and I appreciate it so much because it's not easy to go back and talk about the people who have hurt you, hurtful situation. It's good to kind of think about, but on your own time. But when you say it out loud, it's different.
Yes. And 80% of the problems were jealousy.
I know.
People
I'm
were
sure.
jealous. And until now, I'm like, I'm a very simple person. You know?
Yeah.
You don't have to be jealous. You don't be jealous of me. Don't. I mean, if you have things that I don't have, I have things that you don't have.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I do.
So, especially our business is oof, jealousy. Oh my God. Oh my God. All the time.
Why do you think well, I know why, but why do you think it's like that? Why is there this, we're talking about women to women.
Women to women.
There's, look, I think that men are built different. I don't know what your perspective is, but maybe a man will envy another man, be like, wow, like that guy sings so cool. But that's it.
Yes.
But women go so deep, but it's like, oh, like break a leg, or I hope your makeup is done ugly. Like, I mean, those are just silly examples, but jealousy goes so much deeper for women. It is so disheartening.
I think it's sickness.
Yeah, like what would I get if you fail? Okay, be miserable.
Yes.
Fail. Let me see you fail.
If you fail, they are getting so happy. They're celebrating that if you fail. Whenever you fail, they're celebrating that. And it's wrong. We're here. I came here today to support you. I
Yes,
told
you
you.
did.
I told you. You're a woman. You're a self made woman. And I respect that. I came here. I love supporting. People want to be Sarina. Okay. They are doing what I do. I love that. But
Yeah.
don't like don't have I'm translating it. Don't have like a black heart, sevsirt. Don't have that. I'm translating. Black heart.
You know why I'm
Sevsirt.
laughing? Because my grandma said
Sevsirt. Sevsirt. Yeah. So
I love that. It's so true.
don't
Black
have
heart,
it.
you guys. It means black
Talk
heart.
to me. If you want to do what I do, talk to me. Say, Sarina, I love you so much. I love your music so much. Can I sing this? Can I sing that?
But
Can I
will
do
you
what?
help those people?
Of course I do.
That's so beautiful.
Of course I do. Because whenever I see somebody's singing my songs or dressing like me or trying to be me, I'll get happy. But don't be
Yeah.
sevsirt. That's not good. That's not good. Don't be jealous. Don't get jealous. Why are you jealous? Why?
Man, this jealousy
Do you know what's in
topic-
my heart? Do you know what I've been through? Why are you jealous?
I don't think that people see the difficulty you've probably encountered. They think everything is so easy
Oh yeah.
because you make it look easy.
Oh yeah.
You do. Like you do. I think that we all do. Like we make things look so easy, and we don't talk about this more. Like the difficulty, you didn't become an overnight star in just one night.
Oh,
It
no.
took so many years.
For me, I'm not a star yet.
Really?
No. No, I'm
What
not.
do you mean?
No,
Tell
I'm
me.
not. I'm not a star yet. I don't consider myself a star.
Because you have goals.
I still have bigger goals. I still have a lot to work on. I'm not a star. Okay, I'm a well-known singer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
People know me, people love my music, but I'm not a star. That's not my goal.
What are your goals?
Uh,
Okay, fine.
it's
Fine. That's where I draw the line.
It's there's no limit. No limit.
Yeah, that's
No
right.
limit. And it's taking time. It's taking so much time. You have to be mentally ready.
Why do you think it takes what is
Because
this?
you are building. You are building. It's hard
Is
to
it
build.
building your audience? Is that what's taking
Your
time?
image.
Your image.
It takes time. I used to go with a keyboard and sing. I used to do that for money, yes. Because I needed money because I had to help my family out.
Of course.
Okay. I did that. But later I understood that music,
Mhm.
if you're gonna think about money all the time, you're not getting anywhere.
Oh yes, that energy is different.
Nowhere.
Mhm.
Nowhere, nowhere. So what I did is I worked hard. I started to think about image more than money. And I learned to say no. Saying no is very important.
Do you recommend for all young girls to know that?
Yes, guys, say no. You're gonna have more value. You're gonna thank yourself later if you say no.
And saying no comes with consequences, which we need to learn to sit with the discomfort of other people. When you say
Yes.
no to someone, don't immediately jump to save that person because of the no, right? I think that's why most of us don't want to say no.
Yes.
people pleasing.
Yes, it's very important to say no.
I agree. That's a very powerful thing to learn.
Yes.
That's so interesting. Going back to your family, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister.
You have a sister?
Yes.
Younger, older?
Older than me. She lives in Dubai.
She lives in Dubai.
Yes.
The most beautiful place on earth.
Yes, we talk each other
Are
every
you
day,
close with her?
almost very close. She's my angel. We talk almost every day. She's working. I'm working here. We're far from each other. It's like we're too far.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm going to Lebanon
Mm-hmm.
next week,
Mm-hmm.
and she's coming to Lebanon. So we're gonna reunite. Like
How long has
the
it
whole
been since you've
family.
seen her?
I mean, we met. We met last year.
So it's been a while, just a little bit.
We met last year, last summer, I think. Yeah. So yeah, my sister is not into music. She has a beautiful voice though.
She does?
Maybe better than mine.
No way.
Yes, but she didn't see herself because my sister is like a lawyer. Okay, she's like a lawyer, so she has that personality.
Uh-huh.
You know, what is wrong, she has to say it is wrong. Like she's like,
wow.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah. So, but our job is like when they tell me there's an elephant flying, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, it's flying. Yeah, you see, it's flying. I have to be flexible.
Oh.
I have to be flexible.
Why do you have to be?
Because it's our job. I cannot fight with people because they're wrong. I need to respect their opinions. I need to, you have to be flexible. You just can't keep being like, how am I going to explain this to you? Being flexible in our, okay.
In the music industry,
yes, in the music industry, yes. Let's say I finished singing, okay? People want to take pictures. People want to talk about things with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my son is a singer. They want to sing. They want this. They want that. You have to be flexible. You have to answer. You have to communicate with them. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
It's so many things, but this is an example I'm giving it to you. Like you have to talk to people. You have to like make them feel good that you're listening. You know what I mean?
I think you're talking about winning the hearts of fans.
Winning the hearts of fans, but no, I'm not faking it. Okay,
No.
I like it. I like to talk to them. I like when I finish my concert, when they want to come take pictures, talk about things. Oh, I know your dad. Oh, I used to work with your mom. Oh, this, oh, that, I
Is
like
that
that.
hard for you?
No. I like it. It's in my blood.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
What would Sarina be doing if she didn't have music?
That's a good question. Let me
You
drink some water.
You need water for that.
Yes. Whiskey.
It's not whiskey, you guys.
No. I'm on a diet, you guys. I am
You
on
are?
a strict
Oh, you're
diet.
going to
I have
Lebanon
goals,
next week, yeah.
and I'm not drinking anymore. So
Anymore?
yeah. It's been a month.
Good for you.
Yes. So, what was the question again?
What would you
Yeah.
be doing if you didn't have music?
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing? The thinking bracelet comes on.
Yes. This is a thinking bracelet.
I noticed.
Yes. Okay. When I was a kid, I liked being in the military. Or like, let me think. I had a couple of things, military, dog trainer.
Wow.
Yes, I loved that before.
Yeah.
What else? I don't remember, but one of them was military because I used to play a lot of PlayStation back home, like the LA Noir. or a detector, as a detector, you know.
Oh
I used to
my.
play a lot of things like that to think, you know, this man is lying or no. You know, I love this kind of stuff.
Like your sister.
My sister, no, my sister is more like a judge, like a lawyer, like she's
Very.
very smart. Oh, very smart. I until now, if I need an opinion of something, I ask her like, what should
That's
I
so
do? What should
nice. I love that.
yeah, yeah. She's very smart and quick smart, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I am sometimes my brain is slow because I have so many things on my mind.
Yes. You're an
So I
artist.
slow
You're an
down.
artist.
Yeah. And I'm a Libra. So, you know,
I have no idea about these signs. I'm a Leo. I don't know anything about my sign. Yeah,
really
August 11.
August and Leo.
Like I sometimes I have people say like, well, Leo is this, 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 this. I'm like, I have no idea.
Leos are very protective.
Mm-hmm.
They protect the family, the close ones. But yeah, I'm a Libra. I have like I can't take decisions.
You can't or can?
Can't. We do the T.
With the T. Really?
I can't take
Well,
decisions.
that's why you have your sister,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's a good balance.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm always like, my manager goes crazy because of that. I change my mind like so quickly. I can't take decisions if I want it or not. He's going through a lot with me.
I'm sure.
Alkis is going through a lot with me.
He's such a nice guy.
Very,
Very, very humble.
Yes.
Are you close with your parents, Sarina?
Very close.
Good.
I wake up every morning, I do my coffee, and I call them. The first thing, video call. Okay. We finish the video call, and then
Wow.
you know the time difference.
Of course.
So when I call them, it's night over there. With every morning.
Do you miss-
They're like my friends.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you become a little bit older, that's the role, right?
Yes.
You become like good friends.
Yes.
You pick. You want to be your friends early in the age or later on in the age. I recommend later on in the age, not very early.
But what I like that, you know, my mom and dad, they're artists, so they're open-minded and they are very easygoing, you know, like what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with right now with my stuff, they know, they understand.
Yeah.
They know it, you know. And yeah, we actually my dad is like very much like oldies hard rock type of a man, you know, like the classic rocks. He's a drummer, so he's like
Pink Floyds and all that
yes,
stuff.
Pink Floyd, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
this stuff.
My
you
son's
know?
into those.
Really,
Oh,
really.
he's really into a pianist. His name is Arno Babajanyan. I don't know if you know of
Yeah.
him, but he plays beautiful piano. It was old Armenian. I don't know what years, maybe like 1970s, 80s. But my son's very old school, has such an old soul. This kid is
Aw.
11 years old, but he listens to like Pink Floyd. It's insane.
That's amazing because
Yeah.
it's very hard
And
to
he's
find.
obsessed over your music.
Really?
He actually, I was like, no, let's go. He's like, no, I'm kind of shy, Mom. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
fine. But
it's
he
okay.
would have come.
It's okay.
He
It's
would have
okay.
came.
It's okay.
But yeah, I think those kinds of music is so important.
And that's how I grew up. That's how we grew up, listening to this kind of music,
Yeah.
you know?
Quality.
Yes.
Quality.
Yes. And my mom is the classy part.
So you're saying she sings?
Aznavour, like
Yes, there you go.
Julio Iglesias, like this kind of classy songs
Yes,
she used to
the
sing.
Edith Piafs.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
The French
God.
songs. Yeah, she was more like into the classy type of songs.
Does she still sing?
No.
Oh, I bet she sings beautifully.
Yes. Both of them, my dad too.
Your dad too. So
He has a
all
very
of
good-
you guys.
Yes, yes.
Runs in the
Actually,
blood.
Everyone, like my grandpa had a good voice. My grandma has a good voice. Like my uncle, may his soul rest in peace. He was a well-known singer in Lebanon, but rock. Like he had a rock band. So
Yeah.
it was in the family already. It was there, you know.
You being this wonderful, phenomenal singer, who is your favorite singer? Who do you look up to? Who do you listen to?
I don't have a specific artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Any genres that you like?
Everything.
Me too. Me too.
It's all mixed. I wake up like, let's say, today I woke up, I want to listen to Afro music. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna listen to Arabic music. You know, it's all
Yeah.
mixed. It's all mixed. I don't have something like one type of, and you know, it's my job. I sing in so many languages, so many styles,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have a specific person, but yeah, I love rock music a lot. I a lot. I love rock style a lot. I love Latino. I love flamenco. I love,
Oh,
you know.
flamenco sounds
Yes.
so good.
Yeah, you know, I went to Sevilla to learn about their culture.
Really?
Yes. And I loved it. I loved it.
So meaningful. So you're not only, but I feel like that type of musician you were talking about perform on stage to give people goosebumps. That musician also has to educate herself in these different genres. It's not always
Of
just
course.
singing and recording. It's
Of
you're
course.
continually, from what I'm hearing you talk, I'm understanding that you're learning about all these cultures and people and the background of their music, the
Yes.
language too.
Yes.
Good for
Yes. It's
you.
very important. Especially traveling is very important.
Yeah.
It made me who I am today.
Yeah.
Traveling is very important. I, I mean, I've traveled by myself. You know how many times, how many countries? Oh my
What a
God.
blessing that is.
Oh my God.
What's your favorite
I
place
hope
so
it
far?
doesn't sound this one.
I was gonna say, Sarina, can you stop with your thinking bracelet? It's fine.
Okay, I put it here. I put it here.
You know how many times I wanted to say
Why are you so late to say it?
because I'm working on myself to be more like your sister.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I hope it's not so loud.
No, I think they
hope
can.
it's not so
They
loud.
can. They're so funny.
Fix it, please.
Chuk, chuk, chuk. That's so funny. How do you say chuk chuk in English?
I don't know how do you say that. I say it in English like the.
Dum 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 dum. I don't know. My goodness.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
So yeah, traveling.
Yes.
So how it's very important.
And it does shape you, right? It
Yeah,
changes you so
and
much.
it's very important to listen to different type of music, you know, genres, because if you want to be an international singer, you have to.
Yeah.
You know, I don't only sing Armenian. I don't only sing Arabic.
No. But
I
you
sing
do
some.
it so well. Like, nobody could ever tell. I mean, I don't know. You said you sing with an accent in Greek,
I do have the accent,
but I
but
mean, we can't tell.
but it
It's
was
done
more
so
before. It
beautiful.
was.
Are you working on that? Do you have to train on that?
Of course,
You
I'm
do?
so much better right now, but I'm still working on it to get much better on it. You know.
A recent Greek singer male was here. Arigros, what's his name? Konstantinos
Argyros. Yes.
His voice. I mean, for a male singer, he does a phenomenal
They're
job.
all amazing.
They're all amazing. Honestly, the music is so rich.
Yes, they're
It's
all
so
amazing.
beautiful. A lot of them sing with the orchestra, right?
Yes.
It's not just like a
And
few.
that's one of the reasons why I'm inspired to sing with a full band.
Yeah, like that orchestra is like you get goosebumps just listening to that
Yes,
music.
they're very
The
professional.
violins, like everything.
Yes. I mean, in Armenia, they are very, like, they're masters in music, you know?
Oh yeah.
All these bands, all these musicians, but nobody, like, the singers are not focusing on having a band. They're just focusing on their appearance. No, you need a band for you to look
Yes.
important on stage.
I agree with you 100%.
That image with the band is different.
Listen, I might not be a musician, but I do understand music. And I know that our culture, we're so rich in different instruments. And if we can just apply that in our music, the
Yes.
world would be in awe.
Mm.
I know that a long time ago during the King years, they used to take Armenians, like Turks, and they used to learn. They used to adapt and learn from how we play certain musical instruments,
Yes.
how we make rugs, all of that. So we have it in us. Like our culture, we're so rich.
Yes.
If we can just not cancel out everything else and go deep into the culture, I mean,
Yes.
it would be an unstoppable culture.
Yes. And by the way, my full orchestra on September 28th. They're all Armenians.
No way.
All
Are there
Armenians.
any
And
women?
I don't think
Women
so.
musicians?
Maybe some
Canon?
strings, maybe the violins, maybe,
Violins?
yes, but I'm not sure. But they're all Armenians, and I'm very happy for that.
I know.
Very, very happy for that. Yeah.
We're also excited for your concert in September 18th, right? Or 20th?
28th.
28th. That is
Yes.
so exciting. Are you excited?
I'm excited, first of all, because I'm gonna celebrate my birthday on stage.
It's your birthday, September 28th?
27.
27.
Yes. So I think it's a gift for me for this year.
It
That's
is a
my
gift.
birthday gift, to be with such a great singer, Adonis Remos, and to be with the
And in Armenia.
yes, in
Wow.
Armenia. Yes, it's. I'm looking forward for that. It's a lot of work for sure.
Is
a lot
it?
of preparations, but it's worth it.
Is it? I mean, it's not your first time in Armenia,
No,
obviously.
no.
You've been.
Yeah, I've been so many
It's
times.
his first time?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
It's his first time. So yeah, we're looking forward for this concert, and a lot of things are coming up. I'm gonna have a concert here soon too, but we're not sure about the date. And yeah,
I can't wait for that concert here. I'm so excited. I've
Yes.
seen you perform, but
Yes.
and like a concert like that would be phenomenal.
yes, I want to do that. I want to be like a concert style singer.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, I always go back to thinking the women like you, such angelic voice. I asked this before, but I'm always confused about to understand why is it so difficult to get to that place that where you want to be. Is it competitive? Is it a lot of people in the field? That's why?
No. It's not about that. It's about you being ready.
You being ready
Being as a professional singer, you have to be ready for that.
for a concert?
Not for a concert.
What?
For being a concert
Got it.
type of a singer,
Like a performer. in
like a
that
performer.
sort.
Yes, it needs time
What?
because you have to collect all your experiences together. You have to learn new stuff. Because I don't want to go like a full orchestra. Let's say, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about music.
What
I don't
do
know
you
what
mean by
they're doing.
I don't know about music? Help me understand.
Like I don't know like notes or chords or how to write music.
Do you need to
or
know that as a performer?
to be a professional singer. Yes, you do need that. You have
Why
to
is that important?
because it's important
Mhm.
for you to give your ideas to the band. How do you want this song to be played, or let's say how you want it to. How am I gonna explain this to you?
I hear you.
Yeah,
hear you.
it's you have
I
it's
hear you.
important to know music.
To lead. You
It's
need
not
to be
like
able to-
oh you have to go to the music school, learn all this stuff. No, it's experience. You can learn that every time you have an experience with a big orchestra live on stage. You learn it, but it's very important to
It's
know.
not just your voice.
Yes, because I'm not gonna go in there and look at them like, oh, what are they talking about? Like, why are they stopping for a note? Let's say, why are they practicing on this? Why, it's important to know. It's very important, and I'm working on that. To be honest, I'm working on that because I like participating in
Yeah.
things like that. I like to know. I like to share my opinion. Like it's important to me. And of course, don't forget about the charisma on stage. You need a charisma, that's for sure. So the people will be like, oh, what the charisma she has. It's you know what? It's not only about voice. If you have a good voice or not, it's not enough.
Yeah. It's
not
that
enough.
charm, huh?
Yeah, it's a charm. You have to have the charisma. You have to have like this magnetic type of.
But is that something you work on, or you think you're born with that?
You're born with that, but maybe you can work on that too.
If you just have a voice, work on your charisma,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Voice is not enough. It's not enough how much I make techniques with my voice, or if I sing right now here and you don't feel me, that means I'm singing the song without feelings.
Wow, it's the same thing with playing an instrument.
Yes. Yes.
Like sometimes when my mom loves kanon,
Huh.
she's like, when you close your eyes, there's a certain woman she loves. She's like, when you close your eyes, you can feel her.
Yes.
It's not just playing. Like
It's a
you have to
feeling.
reach the people and grab them. And this is what Edith Piaf, when she was singing in Paris,
Yes.
that's what her coach kept making her do, is with her voice, reach the souls of people. When I was reading her biography, I was fascinated how much she worked on this charisma
Yes.
that you're talking about.
Music is feelings. It's all about feelings.
It's feelings, and people think it's easy, but it sounds
It's
like
not
it's
a
very
homework. It's not a homework.
very
It's
difficult.
There's a lot of singers, they sing like it's a homework to them, you know, like it's not a homework. Just feel it. You have to feel it. So you can give the message to the people. The goosebump.
What do you feel? Do you feel like you have a good audience?
I do. I do.
Good.
I do, yeah.
How do you handle hate?
Okay, I like this question. It's a good question.
Thank you.
I don't think about it. I don't usually care about haters. I don't care. They hate me, it's their opinion. They don't like me, it's their... Okay, you don't have to like me.
Do you have a lot?
No,
Good.
I don't think so.
Thankfully.
What I know, I don't have a lot. It's like, but if you hate me and one day I see you and you tell me that you're a big fan, you're done.
What would you do?
I did that recently, to be
You
honest.
did?
Yes.
What did you do?
So clap clap. No. Even though I know boxing, but no. Without hurting. So I saw that person. I know he's talking about me. I hate her. I don't like her.
It's a he?
This, she's that. Yes.
Oh my Lord.
She's this, she's that. Her nose is whatever. I don't know what is he talking about, but
Yeah.
very negative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So not long ago, I was somewhere. I turned my face and I saw him. Okay. And I know he's talking about me all the time. I looked at him. He's like, "Oh my God, Sarina, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this." I'm like, I know you. Aren't you that person that keeps talking bad about me?
You said that?
I
I'm
did.
so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Good job.
And his face was like a tomato.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
As it should be.
I don't want to be silent. No. If I hear things like that, if I see you and you are faking it with me, no. I'm not going to keep silent. I'm
No.
going to tell you. I will tell you that I heard so many things like you're talking about me. Then what happened right now? You want to take pictures. You want to take pictures. You want to show it to people. You want to, what happened? Now suddenly you started loving me? No.
I agree with you. Sometimes you have to say it. I think that women like us, very like wise and quiet and humble women, sometimes don't know how to articulate their anger properly.
Yes.
But sometimes you have to say the big, what? No, as you
Yes.
did. Sometimes they people need to hear that side. You can't be
Yes.
quiet for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So you handle it by speaking up.
Speaking up with a smile. And I told him it's okay. I love my haters too. No problem.
Good for you.
Yeah, I don't really mind the people that they hate me. They maybe they have problems in their lives maybe, or they can't reach wherever they want to reach. There's jealousy. There's so many things. So I'm not gonna judge them. They just hate. It's hate.
Which
I'm
is
a
so
singer. It's
unfortunate.
very normal to have
Yeah.
haters. It's okay. Well, I need haters though.
I mean,
It's
they say,
important to me.
exactly. They are your best. What did they? Sona Manoukian, she was on the show. She said the best customers are the ones that leave the bad reviews.
Yes. I agree with that. I love that. Yes.
So it's very interesting.
Yes. Yeah. It's So I don't have much haters. No, I like that too. That I don't have much haters because you know why I don't have much haters?
Mm.
Because I I don't like I don't fake it. This is me.
Hmm.
Whatever you see is me.
Yeah, and that's so important to be authentically
I don't
yourself.
fake my performance. I don't fake how I talk to you. I talk to you like this. I go home. I talk with my mom like this. My dad like I don't fake it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it shows. Some people when they fake it, it shows. It shows.
Yes, it does.
You know.
I agree with you. I think authentically you're where you need to be. And earlier you said, I don't know how I got into this. It just happened. I think like vibrationally when you're in
Mm-hmm.
the right place, and
Yes.
I'm a Christian woman, so I'm going to bring up God. When God sees that you're doing the right thing, when God sees that you're in the right place, and the universe sees that you're doing nothing harmful, it's easier to get to where you need to be. And I think
Yes.
that that's why things are flowing this way with difficulty, but it's flowing in your way because you're such a good person. You're
Yes.
not causing harm. You are who you are. And
Yes.
you act like what you say you are. It's not any different.
Yes. If you're a good person, you have a big place in my heart. But if you're not
Yeah.
a good person, I don't want you in my life.
No. No place for that,
I
absolutely.
don't want you. People get upset from me for no reason, like.
They do.
But lately, I get it. Maybe it's jealousy. I get it.
I mean, it always goes back to that. It's that
Yeah,
resentment people are going to have against you. I mean, the more
yeah.
successful you are, it's just natural. It's
But
human
I'm
way.
seriously a very quiet person usually. Like, I don't talk to people other than my friends. I don't get into stuff that are not. I'm not supposed to be there or uh, talk about people
Yeah.
or I'm a very like I like I love having my own space.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know why they keep getting upset though. Maybe because they're not getting enough attention.
Yeah, there's so many things.
Maybe
It's
because
trauma, lack of love, attention. I mean, there's so many things that people undergo. We can never pinpoint. It's just, I think the ending is that it's a very heartbreaking thing because when you are in such a good place, you're supposed to have so many people around you, but it's the
yes,
opposite. There's less
yes,
people.
mm-hmm,
They say uh, success is the loneliest pursuit.
mm-hmm,
And it's so true. Like, you're supposed to have so many people around you praising you, being with you, genuinely happy for you. But it's the opposite when you reach here. It's like two or three people. You're like, what the heck is happening?
yes,
So that's what makes us upset. And it's
mm-hmm,
it's hard to understand.
yeah. So yeah, it's hard to find like people that are aware, they're easygoing, transparent,
Hmm.
and I need this kind of people in my
Of
life,
course you do.
because I really don't have time for other stuff. I don't.
No,
I have so
no.
many things to do. Um, I have like anyway. If you're a good person, come to me. If you're not, if you're
Yeah,
a jealous person, please don't talk to me. I
exactly.
don't have time for you.
What advice does this beautiful woman give to younger women who are pursuing music?
Learn to say no.
Yeah. That's very powerful. I love how you bring that up.
Learn to say no, and don't listen to anybody. If they tell you you can't do this, that means you can do it.
And why do you think it's important for women to learn how to say no?
Because because of their value, first of all. Saying no is very important. I have I've learned that a little late,
I'm the
but
same.
if um if you guys are in your 20s, please say no. If you say yes to everything, no,
I love that.
it's not gonna it's gonna be harder if you
Mhm.
say yes to everything. I said yes for everything.
Yeah. And I think it adds to your value. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It says a lot about the way you love and respect yourself. You can't
Mm-hmm.
be saying yes to everything, it's
Yes.
nearly impossible. But we do that. then we end up with all these diseases and cancers, we're like, what is this? It's all those stressors and.
Yes.
So
If you're uncomfortable, say no. If you don't want it, say no. It's okay. It's okay.
I love that. I think people will definitely take that.
Yes. And the other thing is that don't be scared. I was scared.
To pursue music.
I was scared of taking wrong steps.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was scared, I took wrong steps. I did a lot of mistakes.
You manifested fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
I
music.
agree. I agree.
In music, yes, I did. I chose the wrong things, the wrong people. Yeah. So don't be scared. It's okay.
That's so meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Sarina, thank you so much for today. It's been so meaningful. You're such a joy, such good energy to have around. Come here more often.
Yeah, of course.
You take
Of
my
course I
energy,
will.
I'll take your energy.
Of course.
I wish you everything that I wish for my kids. And that's nothing but just joy, amazing, and just blessings all the way around. And you're such a wonderful example with the way you are as a person. Your whole essence as a woman is very meaningful. And I'm so proud and I'm so honored to be here with you.
Thank you so much, Edith-chan. I really it was so quick. It was very quick. What happened? I'm like, oh, we just started.
What has it been, an hour and a half? Almost?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When you're
Okay.
deep into conversations, it just goes by so fast.
Anyway, thank you so much. I can't wait to be here again.
You will.
With new stories.
Yes.
New stuff to talk about.
And I'm so honored to hear that.
You're an amazing person as well.
Thank you.
And you have an amazing energy, very clean. Your aura is shining.
I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
you.